Hello one and all, this is Hybridsteel. Thank you very much for joining me in this video. Today we're going to be talking about the Junkyard, which unlocks at level 13 in Car Mechanics Simulator 2018. So I basically have to show you this in sandbox mode because I myself are not on level 13. I just want to do a video of the feature itself, so we're going to go over to the Junkyard and I'm going to show you around. Alright, so this is the Junkyard. From here you can pick up low to bad quality parts and cars as well. Now if you are lucky enough you can pick up to 8 cars from this place alone at one time. So always have a look around, make sure you're picking up and make sure you're visiting every single section of the Junkyard. Junk is literally scattered everywhere. You can pick up whatever you can. Don't forget this is a bit like a barn find, so everything you get is going to be slightly poor quality and you're going to have to pay for everything at the end. If you are looking for a specific parts for a specific car, say you don't want to spend so much money on it, you can come here and have a look at it. Now when you get to level 13 and the Junkyard unlocks and you're trying to restore one certain car, unfortunately it's still going to take your time if you're going to want to sort of like get the better parts for it without having to like spend a ton of money on it. Junk is scattered all the way through and all the parts here are completely random. There's no set pattern of what you can pick up and there's no set pattern of where it's all going to be. Like I said, you can pick up between 2 and 8 different cars from this place, so you're going to have a lot of ideas of what you really want to restore. The Junkyard itself is actually quite large. It has even though it doesn't look like it on the screen and I'm sort of rushing through it and I've sped the footage up itself, there is quite a lot to look around, and as you can see I'm just about to come up to one of the first cars that I see. So right away, as you can see, the car is in pretty bad quality, and unfortunately the parts are going to be quite badly done as well. Now the car itself is only $7,874. Now you're probably going to be looking at spending about $10,000 to $15,000 on this car, and you might get maybe what 23-24 grand out of it. So you'll probably get about $10,000 return on just this one car alone. Now it does mean you do have to put the time and the effort and to get all the parts right and everything else as well, which is time consuming. Please take that into consideration. I'm not telling you this is the best way to make money. We're nearing our trip around the Junkyard and we found one more car. Because this is in sandbox mode, you're literally seeing the bits that you can get later on, doing a little bit like basic diagnostics, and that's why certain bits are being highlighted before. And this car I'm going to buy for $12,000. And the Chapmans are worth about 30, so I could probably make about 7-8 grand off of this one. But like I said, it's one of these things that you're going to have to do over time. It takes a lot of time to put one of these cars back together. It's not like you can just go, hi, I'm just going to take all of this, put it on, and it's all perfect. You have to order all the parts, you have to put it all back together manually, and it just gets a little bit of a pain. So some of it will just be done over time, and I'll come back to it over bits and pieces, and we'll basically try and do something with it as well. But the Junkyard is one of the best places to get if you're going to come here for a multitude of stuff and you want to either try making some money on it at later levels, and when you get to level 35, when you can repair the bodywork and you can repair all the stuff at a very high quality, it's a nice way to make a little bit of chunk change on the side whilst you're building up your garage and everything else that you're doing within its time. The Junkyard I will probably use later on in the game when I've got a lot more money, or if I really want to do sandbox mode and just restore a collection. This is probably where I'm going to be hanging out a lot of the time. The parts don't really interest me, it's more of the car situation of just having a collection of really cool looking cars, and the Junkyard is probably the best place that I can find all of the ones I want without really spending a lot of money on. Time is always that thing that I'm going to put into the game, and time is something I want to put into all the cars to make them 1, unique, and 2, something of my own personal collection. The reason why I would do this in the game is because I can't actually afford it myself. So, thank you very much for joining me. This has been Hybridsteel. If you haven't already, don't forget to hit the like, subscribe and notification button below for all other updates, and I will see you all in another video. And until then, peace out, have fun and enjoy everything you guys do. Bye bye.